I was a teenager, I started drinking and I got a girlfriend and all of these things, and at the beginning it seemed really kind of fun, and then it became like horrible. Drinking, I stopped taking caffeine, like no coffee. I stopped smoking.
राधे श्याम दोस्तों, स्वागत है आप सभी भक्तों का। मैं चंद्र दर्शन वृंदावन धाम से। आज मेरे साथ मौजूद हैं एक विदेशी नौजवान भक्त। आज हम उनसे जानेंगे उनके आध्यात्मिक जीवन के बारे में और उनके भौतिक जीवन के बारे में। कैसा रहा उनका भौतिक जीवन और कैसा चल रहा है उनका आध्यात्मिक जीवन में। आज मेरे साथ मौजूद हैं।
Hare Krishna.
व्हाट्स योर गुड नेम प्रभु?
My name's Hare Krishna Das.
हरे कृष्णा दास जी। वेयर आर यू फ्रॉम?
London.
हरे कृष्णा दास उनका बहुत सुंदर सा आध्यात्मिक नेम है और लंदन से हैं वो। सो प्रभु जी, आई हैव क्वेश्चन, हाउ यू बिकेम डिवोटी एंड व्हाई यू लेफ्ट योर कंट्री? हाउ वाज योर लाइफ बिफोर व्हेन यू वर नॉट डिवोटी?
Yeah, well, when I was a teenager, I started drinking and I got a girlfriend and all of these things, and at the beginning it seemed really kind of fun, and then it became like horrible. Like I stopped feeling any emotions, and I didn't know who I was. I had no feeling of myself. But materially I was kind of successful. Like I was getting really good grades and I got a good job and everything. And but I was like really unhappy. And then I went to university and I thought maybe university will change. But it was the same, very, very bad. So I left university and I stopped drinking. I stopped taking caffeine, like no coffee. I stopped smoking. And I stopped smoking like marijuana as well. I was smoking a lot of marijuana. So stopped everything and started to meditate. So I tried many different spiritual paths.
Then you met any devotee there in England?
Then after maybe 9 months like that of being clean, then I met the devotees and they were dancing. It was Ratha Yatra. They were dancing and I was just like, I just wanted to dance with them. It just seemed so beautiful and free and fun and clean, you know, so I wanted to join in. And then that was when I started to explore more and more. But it took me maybe 2 years before I became committed, like I want to be a devotee. It was a lot of exploring. Yeah, but
Okay.
it was a long journey because I was very, very sad. And then I had to do a lot of cleaning, you know.
Okay, then what things inspired you then you moved here in Vrindavan?
Well, after some time of trying to be a devotee, I was not very successful, and eventually I came and I stayed in the temple one time. I came to India and my friends, they said, come and stay in the temple. So I came into the temple and I learned how to wear dhoti and how
Tilak.
to tilak, listening Harikatha, doing kirtan, and that time was it made the most sense to me. Like it made everything in my life clear, and I met other devotees who were so kind. They showed me like real love and affection I'd never experienced before. So that experience, that was in Faridabad, that experience made me want to be very committed. And then when I returned to London, it was locked down, so many problems. But over that time, it became that I don't want anything else in my life. I just want to be a devotee. I don't want to be a devotee and do some job. I don't want to be a devotee and have a family. I just want to be a devotee. So that's what kind of inspired me, is like being in the temple and being surrounded by other devotees is it makes me feel like safe and happy.
Now you are staying in Vrindavan Dham. So how is your spiritual life is going on? What is your schedule here in Vrindavan? In ashram, you are staying in ashram, right?
The mat, yeah.
So
I have to wake up at like maybe around 4 is like latest. And we do Mangalarati. It's very beautiful, very nice mood. And then we do some japa, chanting, and then we listen to, we do bhajans, we do kirtan, singing, which I like because I'm a musician, so I like to sing and play drums and everything. Then we listen to Harikatha for 1 hour. Then we take prasadam, breakfast, and then morning is free. For me, morning is free. Then we take lunch prasadam. Then I'm cleaning pots. So that's hard work, but it's good work, you know, cleaning big pots. And then a little bit of rest, and then more kirtan, more Harikatha, then evening arati, and then free time, evening prasad, sleep, rest, bus. But it's, you know, my life in England obviously was very different. I used to sleep around 2 a.m. and wake up around maybe 10 a.m. You know, girls, you know, and talking with girls, but it would always make me feel sad afterwards, because that my relationship with them would finish, you know. So I stopped talking with girls because there was no permanent relationship, you know, and any satisfaction that you get from that is temporary.
So, what most things you like here in Vrindavan?
Like I said before, I like the people, you know, everybody has spent so much effort to understand themselves and the truth that they can share so many nice things with you.
Okay. So, you know, this is very hard to adjust Indian culture, Indian society, and Indian time, and like it's like not them like England, you know. England is very clean country and very systematic, everything is system. But here in India, like you see so much traffic, so many people, so many things happen. It's like freedom in country.
Yeah.
So how do you adjust this culture and everything here?
How do I adjust to it? Just kind of, you just try hard. It's difficult. I'm a sensitive person, so if I'm walking and then the car goes, "Nyeh," then it's like very painful for me. But because I really want to be here to practice bhakti, then I just have to keep trying hard, you know. And I can ask for help from anyone, any Indian devotee. They're very compassionate and very kind. So I can ask them for help to explain things, or, you know, whatever. So I'm adjusting slowly. That's my answer. Adjusting slowly. Yeah.
Do you like parikrama and go around with devotees, this and that, all the things?
Yeah, I like to do parikrama. It's very busy. Again, I'm a very sensitive person, so I cannot, you know, like some people are very strong. I'm not so strong, but I can go, you know. One thing as well is that many things I learned in India, many things I learned staying in the temple, I took back to England, because I had to go back for some time. But many things I did not change. Like the food I'm eating is different now. I'm eating like Indian food, and like the way I'm taking bath, like I'm taking baths with a bucket and wearing gamcha, and like you know, like different things.
Sadhu life.
I guess so, yeah. I know temple life. I don't know Indian life necessarily. I know temple life, you know.
देखा दोस्तों, ये भक्त हैं, वो जानते सिर्फ मंदिर की और टेंपल की लाइफ वो जानते हैं कैसे जी जाती है, कैसे भजन साधना और सेवा किया जाता है. What do you wanna be in the future? What's your plan?
Plan is to keep listening to Harikatha and keep chanting. My Gurudev, Sripad Bhaktivedanta Madhav Maharaj, he did so much Guru Seva. He was always serving his Guru, and that's like very inspiring for me. So much success in spiritual life comes from Guru Seva. So if possible, you know, I'm 25 now, maybe when I'm 45 or 50 or something, then I can also be serving my Guru, you know, and living in the temple and everything. I mean, I'm 25 now, I hope I can stay living in the temple, but I don't know. I don't even really understand how I got to Vrindavan, because in London everything was very difficult, and now I'm in Vrindavan. So my future is just keep chanting and keep like, you know, trusting that Krishna and Gurudev, they have a plan, because my plans never work. My plans don't work, but God's plan is good.
Do you wanna be a brahmachari, sannyasi, or grast?
It's like, it's my dream to remain a brahmachari. I mean, whatever comes after brahmachari, I don't know, but at least to stay a brahmachari. I don't really, if I can avoid household life, then I will do that. Some desire is there to go into household life, you know, but I have seen that I don't think I would be very good in household life. I think I would find it very stressful. And anyway, I don't have any way to make money. So I would like to remain a brahmachari.
देखा दोस्तों, तो उन्होंने जो उनके ग्रस्त का लाइफ है पहले ही एक्सपीरियंस कर लिया है, तो उन्होंने बोला है कि शायद मैं उसमें सक्सेस नहीं हो पाऊँगा ग्रस्त लाइफ में, तो ब्रह्मचारी मुझे रहना है और मैं वही करूँगा जो मुझे खुशी मिलती है उस चीज़ में। बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद आपका। राधे श्याम।
राधे श्याम।